Hello, and thanks for watching another episode of ARFCOM News. Today, I want to tell you about the most legendary party of all time, even more reasons to hate David Chipman, and how hackers took down the Illinois State Police website, plus lots more. But before we get started, I want to tell you about that wholesome, non-GMO, free-range, sugar-free, gluten-free, 99% cruelty-free night vision products offered to you by our friends at TNVC.com. Handcrafted by honest, hardworking Amish operators using traditional old country techniques, TNVC night vision is hearty and refreshing, just like you. If you like seeing stuff more than not seeing stuff, take a look at our sponsor, TNVC.com, your source for quality night vision gear to make you the bump in the night. Let's get this party started with the most important event of your entire lifetime. I didn't oversell that, did I? You probably know the NRA annual meeting is coming up in September, and you probably don't care because the NRA has lost all of your respect. I don't blame you. Our position is that you should not support them until they kick out every scummy scumbag who has led the organization down the path to the dark side. But we do gun news, and that means we'll be covering the event. If you have to be there too, why not hang out with us? We're going to throw an after party on the 4th of September from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Chipman and Kirby, right next to the George Brown Event Center where NRAM is being held. Even if you are not attending NRAM, you should still stop by and party with us because we'll have free food and drinks and hourly giveaways for rad stuff like BRN 180 uppers and primary arms optics. The whole thing is sponsored by Magpul Primary Arms, Daniel Defense, and Brownells, so even if you can't make it, maybe you should buy something from them just for being cool like that.
It's out. Yeah, let's fucking rage!
Hey, have you guys heard about this David Chipman character? He's like the worst. I know you've probably heard about all you can take about him, but now even former colleagues are throwing shade in an open letter from 7 former AFT agents ruthlessly detailing why Chipman is a terrible choice for director and just an awful human being. They describe him as antisocial and bullheaded, and they worry that his lack of leadership experience would make him, and I quote, the least qualified individual to lead the agency in its history. Absolutely savage. See, maybe even AFT agents can learn to be good in the end through the power of friendship. But seriously, folks, this David Chipman cat is worse than a paper cut under your fingernail. Did you know he went on Chinese state-controlled television to make propaganda for them to distract from a Chinese Minecraft of 23 students? If you think that's downright un-American, I agree. If you think it might even be criminal, you could be onto something because he did not disclose that relationship to the Department of Justice, even though China Global Television is literally required by the Foreign Agents Registration Act to register with DOJ as a foreign agent. So yeah, I've been beating this drum a lot lately, and I'm going to keep it up. Even though it looks like Chipman's chances of getting confirmed are fading faster than Dwayne Johnson would sign up for a movie set in the jungle, there's no reason to take our eye off the ball. Keep calling your politicritters to tell them to oppose Chipman's confirmation. Phone number and stuff like that down there in the doobly-doo. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker signed a universal background check bill requiring private gun transfers to go through a federally licensed firearms dealer, even though it's illegal for Illinois residents to possess a gun or even a single round of ammunition unless they have a valid firearms owner's ID card, which requires a background check, and it's illegal to transfer a gun to someone without checking for their FOID. But the new law will make it extra super duper more illegal or something. And of course, if people trust anyone to keep them safe, it's the government. After all, the only objection anyone could have to universal background check laws is that it is impossible to enforce these laws without a registry of all legal gun owners. Thankfully, Illinois already maintains a registry of all legal gun owners in the form of the FOID in a really extra awesome secure database completely invulnerable to... And it's been hacked. Yeah, the Illinois State Police website was compromised and attackers gained access to the personal information of 2,067 FOID cardholders. To be fair, it sounds like the attackers didn't start from scratch and hack directly into the Illinois State Police website. They used personal information from some other breach to sort of fill in the blanks on the autofill forms and get additional details from the Illinois State Police website. Regardless, since the attack, the website has not been accepting applications for new FOID cards, meaning residents who don't already have an FOID are being denied their right to bear arms altogether. Well, friends, that's all I have for you today, but before I go, I just want to take the time to remind you to keep up the pressure on the AFT's proposed rules regarding receivers and braces. Keep writing those comments if you don't want to have to buy your next upper through an FFL. Links are down there in the doobly-doo. And if you want to get email alerts for the best deals, projects we're working on, and the hottest stuff you missed on the ARFCOM forums, you'll also find a link in the doobly-doo for our newsletter. And remember, our robot overlords in the tube of yous know what we want better than we do for ourselves, so they routinely unsubscribe viewers from channels like ARFCOM, which express wrongthink. Censorship makes puppies cry, and Captain America is very disappointed, so don't forget to check every now and then just to be sure you're still subscribed to us. While you're at it, ring that notification bell so you can never miss a word of our gun rights propaganda. If you want to help us keep bringing you banger content like this, please support the folks who support us. Not only does TNVC.com give you night vision with that cool, refreshing, never bitter taste that goes down smooth, they also have mounts, lights, and all sorts of other gear to make you the bump in the night. I love you.